Um, in this session, we are going to talk about our programming interview questions. All of these questions will be asked if you are seeking positions at the introductory level of expertise for our programming. Now, one question that will be asked is what is R? Is it a software or a programming language? Then you may be asked different questions related to RStudio. What is RStudio? What are the advantages of RStudio? And what are the different panes in RStudio? What is R Commander? Why it is used? And then there may be further questions about RStudio. How will you switch between different windows in RStudio? And if you want to delete all the variables from the environment in RStudio, how will you delete those variables? You may be asked how will you change the working directory and how will you upload a file using rstudio.cloud. Now rstudio.cloud is a web version of RStudio, so you may like to create an account at rstudio.cloud and see how you can upload a file on rstudio.cloud. Now, you may be asked different questions related to the data types. Also, what are the different atomic data types in R? What are the different data structures in R? And how will you load a CSV file? You may be asked how will you load a file from the web link? Suppose there is a particular portal which has got a file in CSV. So how will you import the file from that particular link? How will you load a SPSS or a SAS file or an Excel file? And how will you save a data frame to a CSV file? You may be asked a difference between the installing the packages and the library function. Now, R Markdown is a very important feature of R where you can generate the documents automatically. So you may be asked very basic questions regarding what is YML header, what is code chunk, can you write Python code in R, what is knit document functionality, in which formats can you create a report using knit document, which packages are good for data visualization with R Markdown, and how do you include an image from working directory in the report that you are generating using R Markdown. You may be asked about what is meant by the global option and what is meant by parameters, and how can you include a table of contents in the report. There may be further more advanced questions regarding what is Pandox Markdown, how can you import BibTeX file and its entries as citations in your report, how do you create HTML tabs in data visualization reports, how do you create a reusable template, what are the functions to format R data into tables in the report. That is how you can automatically create tables from R data in the report. And if you want to write a thesis with R Markdown, how much efficiency will be increased? I mean, can you write a literature review of with R Markdown, or is it mainly used for writing the results and analysis section? Further, you may be asked different questions related to the confusion matrix, and this is very useful for especially for the students who are from the public health. What is confusion matrix? What is ROC curve? What is AUC curve? What is meant by sensitivity? Explain specificity. How do you calculate the accuracy? How do you calculate the precision? What is F1 score? What is recall? And you may be asked to explain all of the above with examples, and you may be also asked to explain how the confusion matrix will be affected if the threshold score changes for the test. So that's all regarding the basic questions at the introductory level. We will continue with the part 2 in the next video.